Okay, so we're on. You got audios on. Just double checking. As a
Yes.
courtesy. Audio's on. We're not. Our what
I'm
used
on
to be
1080, 30p.
sweet and dandy, and the lens cap is off.
Yes, check. Maybe I should keep that bit.
Looks like a checklist. Yeah.
No, the countdown before your flight. So, well, good morning, folks. This is Ray, and
Damian. Hi.
Damian's been on a bit of an adventure. He was riding his motorbike everywhere, and then all of a sudden it started to rain really heavy and put a dent in his plans. So he decided to escape for a while, and I want to find out what it was like for his escape and how he felt when he got back. So, Damian,
Ray.
you're pissed off. You didn't tell anybody. I see a friggin' Facebook post that you're in bloody Bangkok. I kind of knew you were going, though. I just didn't know when.
Yeah.
But so, and what the hell is this outfit you're wearing, for Christ's sake? What superhero are you today?
Okay, I'll explain that.
Good, you look like a mermaid.
It relates to the trip. But yeah, I thought I'd do it up here. So anyway, yeah, I went to Bangkok. I was enjoying so many motorbike adventures that we talked about in previous videos. I just just tooling around the Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai regions, and then of course we came up on the rainy season, and you think about with a motorbike, you've got a contact patch the size of a Twinkie, and so I thought better about it, and I thought, okay, what else have I heard about locals doing here in Chiang Rai, just to get away and have some fun. And then while I was thinking of that, I kind of got an itch. And the itch was I just needed some big city in my veins. You know what I mean? No? Of course you don't.
I'm happy.
Well, maybe because I moved here 5 months ago from Reno, Nevada area. And I call it a medium-sized town, all right? And so, we have a skyline with casinos, and they're all lit up at night, and, concrete jungle downtown if you go there. And I wanted to, all of a sudden I had a hankering to visit a rooftop bar that was not just 3 stories up.
Is this some attachment from the past that you had to visit?
I think maybe so. Yeah. Am I like a city boy trying to be, live in a little town now? And it wasn't that bad. I just felt like I just needed a little shot of the big city. So I booked a flight, and it was so expensive, right? So very out of our Chiang Rai.
$40.
Yeah, 45. I mean, gosh, how can I afford a round trip ticket for $45? No wonder your locals do it all the time. Yeah, so I hopped down, got a hotel, and I was right in the thick of it, right in the Nana district, which is crazy party zone. And so yeah, I go out, have some fun, have a few drinks. Have a Red Bull because I wanted to stay out a little longer, and I normally go to bed so bloody early in this little town. So it was cool to go around. And then also on the checklist was I wanted to get some shopping done things I could not find here in Chiang Rai. And so now we come to this ridiculous outfit I'm wearing. Yes. It's motorbike riding gear with pads, and it's a nylon, so I think it's cool enough. It's not like a leather jacket like you see some, and me on my humble little Honda scooter. I don't need that much. I don't go fast enough that I'm going to stay cool in that. So this I think would be good even as we go into cooler season now. You mentioned we're going to go into cooler season.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're already in it. We're there. September's the alleged end of the rainy season.
Okay. All right.
So look out. It's clear sailing from here. It's going to be lovely weather. Lovely weather. Until about mid-March.
Yeah.
Then it'll get hot again through April, May, June, and then it'll start to cool off.
Well, that's fine.
Okay, good. Come on, tell me about your bloody Bangkok trip.
Well, can you read some of these factors with your old eyes?
Will you join us?
Huh?
Bikers, good people. No.
Okay, you don't like that? Okay, what about this one right here?
You should ride a safe speed.
Right.
Well, it should be bigger on your back.
So I thought, okay, well, if I wear gear like this, it'll remind me like slow down and enjoy the ride because I'm not about the speed and that kind of thing. But there were some other cool things I did in Bangkok that I could not pull off here. One was stand-up comedy. I went to an improv
I
show.
could do that every 2 weeks with me.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
Oh, okay.
I went to an improv show, and they said, "Okay, now we're going to improv a comedy scene, but we need you, someone from the audience, to do the sound effects into a microphone." So they passed the microphone around, and said, "Do a creaky door," and the lady went, whatever. And they okay, you do a creaky door, and they handed me the microphone. I said, "Do a creaky door." What do you think I did, Ray?
A creaky door. That sounds like a frog with an obsession.
The way you looked at me was awesome. So they made the mistake, Ray, of entrusting me with a microphone while they did their skit. And I did a hammer, I did a chainsaw, I did all these different sounds, and of course I overdid it. Had a blast. It was, and we lots of laughs, and there's a young Thai man sitting next to me. Before the show started, he's like, "I'm so nervous." I'm like, "Why are you nervous? You're not on stage." He says, "This is my first comedy show." I'm like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And watch the way he reacted to English. It was all in English. Stand-up comedy. It's just a lot of fun, and it's something you could do. And I took the SkyTrain there.
Now, let me ask you a question. The comedy group, were they Thai?
One young lady, and she's probably one of the funniest.
And so was it basically Thai humor or was it Western humor?
All Western humor.
Western humor.
All in English. And
so many Thais wouldn't get it.
It was called No Flicks 2. I think it was at the Bangkok Comedy Club, something like that. And they did they were doing parodies of movies, popular Hollywood movies, and Netflix. So it was really fun, and riding around on the SkyTrain is great way to see just a huge town. And then the other thing I did something I suppose the most touristy was to take a canal tour.
You got on that bloody boat.
I did. Oh, God, like some of the boats next to us when they're opening the lock to go in there, they didn't even have tour guides. There were groups of like Chinese people that some had tour guides, some didn't. When we were all waiting at the lock, I thought I lucked out. It's not the boat, it's the tour guide, because he's doing it as English and try not to overload your microphone there. And he sounded like this. "Oh, wow! Look at this, it's so beautiful! Ha!"
Thailand, 500 years old like this. Hey, Bangkok house, something like this. Wow, very old, very old. The house and the boat, broken heart. Oh no, broken boat on the left side. My heart not broken right now.
I can see your meters on you. And I'm like, God, I could listen to this guy all day. So it was fun. Get the juxtaposition of the decrepit shanties on the canal that have been there for 200 years, and then the giant golden wood that's half a football field. So it was very interesting and certainly a must-do, I thought, Bangkok. So 5 nights there, and then I gotta say, I did miss the northern Thai food.
Did you go to Bangkok with some expectations?
Good question. Expectations?
And were they met?
Yeah, I would say so, because it was reasonably affordable. It was not like Chiang Rai prices, but it was maybe a third more on the average for meals. But the accommodations, I mean, you can get I think it was like maybe the equivalent of $40-50 US per night at a downtown hotel with a rooftop pool and a bar up there that I enjoyed at the cityscape at night. So yeah, it checked all the boxes for me. If that's a good way to answer that. So, but the coolest part, Ray, was coming back, catching a taxi from the Chiang Rai airport, and looking at the green fields and open area and the fresh air, and there was a beautiful sunset last night. And I'm like, oh, this feels right. It scratched the itch for me to go to Bangkok, and I will absolutely do it again because now I've seen a different side of that city. Whereas before it was just a hub to get to the place you were going, your destination. So, but I mean, there are others, right, that don't hop to Bangkok. What are some other areas
No,
that you go to?
I think a lot of them go to Pattaya.
Okay.
Probably more that go to Phuket and Krabi.
Direct flights, I think, sometimes to
But not from here.
Oh, from Bangkok.
From Bangkok or from Chiang Mai.
Okay. Yeah.
But not from here. We've got really limited flights from here.
Yeah, it's like two a day or something.
Yeah. Well, I think there's more flights to Bangkok than that a day.
Right. Okay.
But, basically Bangkok and Kunming, China, that's about it from here.
Well, that's what I'll have to try. What do you know about Kunming, China?
I know it's in China.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do know it's a Chinese city.
Okay.
Yeah, with a lot of Chinese people.
Okay.
Chinese food.
All right.
Yeah, so it's got a very Chinese atmosphere to it.
Hence the name, China.
No, it's Kunming. But it's in China.
Okay, cool.
Okay, sorry, I got you way off track.
Well, I guess the big picture of it is that because it scratched the itch, and I know I'm going to go back and I have new appreciation for that big city, I learned something about myself in that I still got a little bit of city in my veins. Maybe that'll dissipate as I live here. But it's so nice having the option, and it's so convenient, it's affordable. So between that and the motorbike rides that I have coming up, I'm, as the weather improves, I really couldn't want for more.
It's different for me, I think, because I spend so much time in big cities, because that's where the work is, right? The IT.
Fair enough. Yeah.
London, Munich. I could go on. And I really, really have no desire anymore for any big city.
One thing that hit me when I was in Bangkok, I was just sitting at a bar, perched up kind of high over a sidewalk near the bus, or near the SkyTrain terminal. The people watching was unmatched. Just all walks of life. And, East Indian guys trying to reach up and sell me watches, which were real Rolex, by the way. He assured me
for $50.
all of his watches. Yeah, well, 50, but then when I...
Well, it's a crime to accept stolen goods.
Well, I didn't know.
So did you buy one?
No, no.
Oh.
No.
You're not as smart as I thought you were.
Yeah, you should see a bargain. Yeah, in fact, I was playing a game with one of the waitresses, and we were taking turns pointing somebody out down at the street level and saying, all right, what are they thinking? They didn't play that with kids, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, it's fine. You said, well, what is he thinking? He's thinking he wants to sell one more chicken before he goes home so he can boast to his wife and what a great
It sounds entertaining at the very least.
Yeah, so absolutely. Bangkok, I did the right thing, I think, by staying right there in the thick of it, not staying in the outskirts and, riding in or anything like that, because I got that feeling in my veins of that vibrant city life, which is really good in small doses, like 5 nights. Fine for me. And when I lived in Reno, when I was younger, I used to save money so I could hop over the mountain to go to San Francisco. You been to San Francisco?
Yes, I have.
So, it used to be a great place to
It's
live.
a beautiful place.
Beautiful place. Would you go now?
No,
Why not?
because it's a shithole from what I can see.
Yeah.
From what they're showing.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I
there's
don't know what
some-
it all looks like, but
Right.
between the drugs and the homelessness and theft and The lack of law enforcement. No, I wouldn't go.
And our apologies if you're fond of San Francisco, you live there, but I will say that I won't go anymore.
I wouldn't go to Portland.
Yeah.
I'd be thinking twice about Los Angeles. San Diego I love, but I can see where that's going.
Where that's going, I think you hit on something there for sure. That it's progressive and it. I don't know. I didn't see any homelessness even when I was on the canal. Oh, I saw one guy that looked like he was hitting an opium pipe, but I didn't see it. I didn't get the feeling of the whole drug culture going on there. I felt reasonably safe. Just traveling along there. But yeah, I mean, it feels now to me having this easy hop to Bangkok. It feels like it felt when I was in my 20s and I could hop over the hill and go to San Francisco, bike, and have some nightlife, and you could have a little city life experience. And so I'm grateful to have something like that back with Bangkok.
Yeah, I suppose it's nice for a getaway. I don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it.
Well, look where you live.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have done it all. As somebody who's traveled as extensively and you've lived in all these places.
I've done it all. It doesn't appeal to me much anymore now. I just want to have a nice, quiet, peaceful life, and I found it.
Even when you're hanging out with me?
Well, those are rare occasions, thank Christ. but yeah, I even tolerate you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it's my Mike and Rai attitude.
You don't mind being seen in public with me wearing this garb?
It's not me wearing it. What do I give a shit?
Well, at least you got a cool shirt. Well, folks, that's really all I got. Anything else you want to add?
No,
Yeah.
no, not at all. No, not at all. Okay, folks, well, if that's all he's got to say, you're lucky. And because the last time I made a video with him, it came up to 9 gigabytes. Okay, folks. Sawadee ka.
Sawadee ka.